Yo, feel me? It's your boy Flo in the building. And it's your boy Most Steve to be in the building. Steve. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy TC in the building. You know what I'm saying? We out here. What I'm doing right now. We practicing some I can't even talk. Some backwards jogging, because jogging backwards are also, what a lot of people don't know is that it works your lower back. A lot of people don't know about a lot of lower back workouts, and jogging backwards is amazing for that. It gives you that full alignment if you incorporate backwards jogging with turning around and jogging. Look at Mo. Your legs is gonna swell up so crazy. It's gonna feel amazing. But we just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? We trying to motivate TC. Because, you know, he's still a beginner, long distance jogger. But we trying to be that positive motivation around him to push him outside of his comfort zone to be better. Why don't you talk to him about your experience right now?
They got me jogging the whole park again. And this time, it's more uncomfortable.
Yes.
But we growing.
You see that pain in his eyes? That's work.
It's way more
It's
uncomfortable.
therapy.
I'm tired, but I'm working. We grinding. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Them uplifting me and telling me keep going, keep pushing. That's what it's about. You say?
That's what I'm saying. And like I was just telling him, right? The transitions I've been making with like changing my name from like Coach Davis, King Lone Wolf to Eric Flo, is that like those was like alter egos to an extent. I wasn't truly connected with myself. And I was realizing as I was growing on my ascension journey that I was like seeing and wasn't really resonating with a lot of older content that I had, because I didn't properly know how to like release tension. And I knew I'd been through enough things to inspire people. You know what I'm saying? And I had this love and passion for wanting to push people to be better because of how much pushing of myself I had to do. And, you know, how much I tried to push my mother to love herself even while she was in an abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I even been like this when I was a kid. So, and it's just important to me because we don't have enough leaders in this world that's willing to do those kind of things. People just like to ascend and ascend in front of everybody so that they can feel like they're above people. But the greatest human act is inspiration. And I gotta tell you, it feels amazing to inspire people, and it feels amazing to inspire people, which inspires myself and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It make me feel good. And I'm with the bro. And you know what I'm saying? He not really used to this, but every time I see he losing that motivation and he was getting frustrated, you know, about how he was struggling a little bit with his breathing. And then I'm just, you know, any positive thought that come to my mind, I'm just saying it to him. You got this. It's light work, whatever. Because as friends, we have an influence on each other. So you want to make sure that you take responsibility for the influence that you have over the people around you. And even if you don't intend to influence people properly, you still are a human being that has influence no matter how low your vibration is. So that should automatically make you want to take responsibility for every step you take, every breath you take around everybody, because you will get karma for everything, sadly. So take responsibility for everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Look, you gotta take a break, but I'm gonna tell him, let's work. Let's go. Come on.
We almost done too.
He's doing a beautiful job. I respect that he pushing himself. You know what I'm saying? Mo, he doing great. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the beauty of this is that jogger high that you feel. The beauty of this is the alignment within your body that you feel. Because with T, right? Since he's not really used to this, what's gonna happen is that when he's done and he keeps on doing this at least once a week, he's gonna feel different within the alignment that he feels within his body. One thing that he spoke on was that a lot of people used to tease him for his legs. And I went through the same exact thing as a kid. Same exact thing. And we used to laugh a little bit because me and him got like similar throwback pictures. You know what I'm saying? Where you could tell we just looked like we insecure, anorexic. And I resonated with that when I saw some of his throwbacks. And I knew I had to get in tune with him. And I learned from just the universe sending me messages and synchronicities and things of that nature that you can grow your legs huge by just jogging every day and walking, power walking. And the more I started doing that, the more I seen my leg power increase to the point where I'm so confident in my leg power that I don't even care how my upper body look no more. I can't even remember the last time I went to the gym to work upper body because I love how my lower body feels. And I want that for TC too. I want TC to feel more aligned because as you can see, T is in great shape, but he keeps on doing stuff like this, his legs is gonna be huge and he's gonna feel more aligned within his spirit. And that's what you should want for people around you. You get downloads, you help the people around you. And then you get more downloads because the universe trusts you with the downloads. You gotta give in order to receive. Let's go, T. Come on. Let's go. Yo, Mo. Yo, Mo to the steez.
Talk to him, Mo.
Tell him what's the word.
What's going on? What y'all niggas want to talk about?
You know what I'm saying? Just tell him about how
Dealing with
beautiful you
insecurity.
feeling. Let's keep it simple, because one thing I want to say real quick before you start is that I used to think that people ain't really care about how I felt as a human being, and that people, I felt like I had to be this content creator, and that, because of things I've been through in my life, I guess it made me feel insecure that nobody would really care about me as an individual, just chopping it up like a normal human being. I ain't gotta always have, I don't even know how to explain it. But like, I'm just starting to get more in tune with the fact that I know that my voice matters and that I want to show people that your voice matters, even to the extent where you can just show face, talk a little bit, and you can inspire people. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you a spiritual being that knows that vibration and aura is everything. Talk to him more to the steez.
So what we gonna talk about? We talking about how we feeling after we done with this. We're gonna talk about how our skin is glowing.
Yes, sir.
After we done with this, we're gonna talk about our legs getting big after this.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk about how much inflammation we got rid of talking about this.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk about how much semen flowed all the way from your genitals all the way to the brain after
Yes,
we doing
sir.
this. And we're gonna give it back to Eric Flow.
You know what I'm saying? All we gotta do is keep doing. Accept that you ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? And continue to just show up. You know what I'm saying? What I respect about T is that even though he's not really used to this, he's still willing to show up and try and put in the work. And that's as simple as that, how you gonna grow in life. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? Tell him how you feeling.
Yo,
Are we
I feel
done?
good. We just finished the whole park.
First of all,
They just made me
that
jog the whole
alignment that I
park.
felt just now, that sharpness that just, whoo, when I just stopped, yo, bro, it felt amazing. I feel like I could do anything, I could conquer anything, I could talk to anybody, I could look at anybody straight in their face without breaking eye contact. It gives you that ultimate poise. Feel amazing. Therapy
That's
at its
me.
finest.
I'm sweating. I feel good though. They got me out my comfort zone again.
Yes, sir.
I like it.
Talk about that pain that you feeling.
Yeah, I heard
Some
him
of the negative
earlier.
thoughts that you was feeling.
I was getting a little bit frustrated about my breathing. Wanting to really push myself because I don't like stopping, but I kept having to stop a little bit just to catch my breather. But through pain, that's how you get stronger. I mean, you got people pushing you and telling you have to quit and to keep going besides yourself. You know what I'm saying? It really helps you out. Yeah, see, we just finished the whole part. That's tough.
6
I ain't gonna
miles.
lie. Like the whole entire part.
Yes,
like
sir.
from start to finish. You feel me? That's crazy. But
this make you appreciate
the,
everything.
It's the energy that I love to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like-minded individuals that's looking to grow mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Staying in tune, staying in alignment with your soul tribe, right? Feel me? Be connected on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? Family ain't always blood, bruh. What you say, bro. So always keep that in mind. But we out here though, grind don't stop.
That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? Like, take responsibility for your mental health always, right? I wasn't feeling the best last night. I still didn't even get enough sleep. I didn't fall asleep till like maybe 3 in the morning. Still, I stuck to my word of meeting up with them by 10 o'clock, and I was out here. And I didn't let the tiredness beat me, and I put in this work, and I feel absolutely incredible to the point where I look forward to this every single Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Whether, unfortunately, I may not be with the bros or I may be with the bros. Regardless, it feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? The purpose of doing things like this, like intense cardio, while a lot of people fear it or like don't really like it or don't do it and they just do only like regular fitness, is because it puts you in a state of no mind. And now, when you just the only thing that's on your mind when you put in that intense cardio is your breathe. You gotta breathe, or like, should I keep going? Should I stop? Like, and you present with the moment. And that's why I was trying to tell T that the pain that he was feeling and why he was stopping was nothing else but mental. It was all mental. And I learned that more and more as I kept on going, is that your spirit is just not used to being in no mind. And it could get pretty hard to be in no mind and trying to be present with that, and now getting in tune with things that you really never really paid attention to. Because throughout the day, a lot of us don't care about our breathing. We don't, really prioritize the thoughts that we have in affirming the right things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to push yourself to the point where you don't have to force yourself to be no mind through meditation. Jogging is a form of meditation because it puts you in a flow kind of meditation where you don't have to force yourself to be like, okay, I got to sit down. I got to make sure it's quiet. I got to whatever. As you can see from the vibes around me, that it's a million people everywhere. It's a million people everywhere. It's noises. It's people honking their bikes. Some people riding by, blasting their music, singing it out loud. But I forgot about a lot of the experiences that I had because I was present with no mind. Things just happening around you, but you're not even really in tune with that. That's what no mind help you get more in tune with your own bubble, to the point where it could be whatever going on around you, but it doesn't hit you. It doesn't like come within your aura and your bubble. That's the power of your bubble, is that the more that you strengthen that, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. You can still have a poised mind. And I feel like that's what's been helping me be more present with positivity, is that when people around me have negative mindsets, it really doesn't even bother me no more. It just makes me feel sorry for them. It makes me feel sad for them and want to help them or some shit and tell them like, yo, bro, I understand the pain that you're feeling. And you just got to get more in tune with your spirit. Because if you don't, I promise you, nobody in this world is going to help you with that. Everybody got their own priorities and things that they got to do. And you can't even take that personal. You know what I'm saying? Prioritize that. Getting in tune with the no mind. Push yourself. Long distance jog. And don't stop. You feel your heart beating fast? That's a beautiful thing. You feel like you can't really catch your breath? That's a beautiful thing. You know why? Because now it's going to make you strengthen to be in your own space. Okay, I got breath work I need to work on. Let me focus on that. I got to focus on, keeping my body in alignment so I could, get the task done that I'm inspired to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk to them about real quick more about how, why you like to prioritize jogging as much as you do.
I mean, I prioritize jogging over any other type of workout, but cardio comes first. You know what I mean? I do burpees or I mainly do bike. But I prioritize jogging is because, me, sometimes I don't like being steady. Sometimes I don't like sitting still in the place. Unless if I'm meditating. That's the only time I like being still, or is when I'm sleeping. But I have the alpha mentality. What I'm talking about alpha means activity. Alpha means moving around, masculine energy. Alpha is not this red pill shit that niggas talk about on YouTube. Alpha means action. So I like moving around a lot. I'm about action. I'm in the alpha state, which is focus, you know, which is discipline. So I like jogging. I like to move around everywhere. I like to be all over the place. I like to run into, you know, certain people, you know, cheering me on, or wanting to, you know, ask about how I, you know, take care of myself and things of that nature. And when it comes to the breathing state, and I love how it makes my skin feel after I'm done, you know, jogging and doing this, especially if the sun is out. If the sun is out, then you should be out. That's one of the reasons why I prioritize jogging. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you want to talk to them about, like, yo, T, like, how you feel like maybe you want to continue to prioritize it and how it makes you feel within your spirit, like the difference you feel from, like, now, you know, like increasing the intensity, because I'm not trying to make it seem like you don't do no cardio, because you do. But, you know, we push you to another level. So, you know what I'm saying? You can talk about that a little bit.
Definitely, you know, one thing I never want to sleep on is cardio. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the most important things, you know, building your heart health, you know, focusing on your breathing, making sure your lungs is good, you know, things of that nature. And me, y'all already, well, for some of y'all that might know, I do calisthenics competition. So I have to do cardio, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to make sure I'm in shape, you know, because without, bro, if you just focus solely on like lifting weights or just doing, you know, calisthenics and just looking bulky, and if you're not focused on cardio, you're doing something very, very wrong, you know what I'm saying? So this helped me out a lot, you know. My body is thanking me, you feel me, slowly but surely. And I'm gonna definitely stay in the flow state of this, you know what I'm saying? It is very, very beautiful out here too, as y'all can see me out here in Central Park, you know. So don't take, you know, cardio for granted. Make sure y'all taking that serious. Make sure you're working on your heart health, you know, and you're doing deep breathing and have fun with it. You know what you say?
You know what I'm saying? It's important to make sure that the time that you take for yourself is productive. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when us as fellas, we like to do, okay, my me time is, you know, going to play the video game for hours. My me time is, you know, going to my favorite restaurant and eating some food that's not going to be good for me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with that, because if you think about it, right, you sitting around playing a video game all day, like, that is going to make you feel better about yourself. It's just showing and proving to your subconscious mind that you as a spiritual being don't matter, and that what matters more to you is building up a character that doesn't even exist. You feel good about building up a My Player or a GTA character and getting money and doing heist missions and all that, and that is your me time. That is what you are training your spirit. You're doing that consciously, training your spirit to feel good about building up something that doesn't even exist. But yet you could do that mission over and over and over and over again until you pass it. But now when it's time for you to put yourself first and get out here and do something tough, or go play basketball, or go do some intense calisthenics, now you like, oh, I don't want to push myself too hard, or, oh, you know what I'm saying, to feel like this or feel like that, whatever. You got to start training yourself that you got to get addicted to and to build yourself up like you are that My Player.
How you, huh? Your feelings, don't be in your feelings so much. You feel me? Your feelings gonna leave you broke. Your feelings will leave you abandoning yourself if you so into your feelings. Oh, nah, bro. Stay focused and keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's really about. And like you just said, bro, like, all the work you putting in on your My Player, on your GTA, you're supposed to do that in real life. Real life, bro. What you say?
That's a fact. You gotta feel me. That's so important. Watch your back, Chief. A lot of advice behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want y'all to prioritize that. Like, you can't just think that, you be surprised when you relapse on NoFap and SR, but yet you're not out here enough experiencing even things like this. Look at the beautiful horse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really get to see things like this too often. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm in nature, I'm around some animals, an animal that is used to being in the flow state. If I was to approach that animal and make him feel any kind of uncomfortable, say goodbye. I'm gonna be on the fucking floor, nigga. That shit is gonna drop me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so in tune with the flow state. But yet, as you can see, as it's just chilling, eating his food, bad people around them. It's a whole opposite species from us, but yet it's completely poised and don't have no bad energy. Everybody feels safe around this extremely strong animal. But yet you got people in the trenches that maybe have strength that that I might not have, but he's bigger than me and strong, like it's a horse, let's say, per se. But yet he got to walk around with this tension and this anxiety and making people feel uncomfortable and tense around them. But yet this horse is more in tune with itself enough to not have to feel like it got to be a certain way around things that it may be uncomfortable around. You think this motherfucking horse want to be pulling that carriage, bro? And having a person behind them whipping it and all that? You think that horse want to do that? Absolutely not. But that horse is so strong-minded that it can still be in tune with being able to just do what it has to do. And it's okay with that. And it stays strong and it stays positive. It's a conscious animal. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful, bro.
It's a beautiful animal, bro. You know what I'm saying? And listen, y'all, just get more in tune with that. Get your water in and start training yourself to, train yourself that what makes you feel good is being more abundant. What makes you feel good is putting the right things in your spirit. What makes you feel good is cleaning out your body. Like, what's starting to make me feel good now is like when I catch myself having to get rid of mucus, get rid of inflammation because I'm coughing up or sneezing. It makes me feel good. When I can finish a whole jar of CMOS, it make me feel good. When I make it through one day of SR no fat, it make me feel good. When I'm around good people with good energy and we pushing ourselves to be better, it make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Positive thoughts make me feel good. Just smiling and being able to breathe and catch my breath and be in tune with being able to push myself through intense cardio make me feel good. Being able to be at a point where I might be a little bit ahead of like my friend TC, where I got to motivate him, but that kind of stuff make me feel good. Being able to be a positive influence over people that are around me and taking responsibility for the influence that I can have. You know what I'm trying to say? Any of y'all got anything else y'all want to say before I get off?
This video was a big one. Make sure y'all take it into heed what he's saying, though. True say, true say.
I'm saying?
That's what it's about. Teamwork with the dream work. Y'all see we was out here working, grinding. Y'all see that they got me out my comfort zone, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what it's about, bro. Growing one day at a time and being around that like-minded energy, bro.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk to the people before you get up out of here? You know what I'm saying?
All I gotta say is, bro, on this journey, you gotta be as most active as you can. Not saying being in the alpha state 24/7, but you also want to be in the delta and the theta state.
Oh, I got a question for y'all. I got a topic.
So you see.
For people that may ask, like how they ask in the chat, yo, I relapse. What's the thing that I can do to help me get over this relapse fast? I'm gonna let y'all go first, but then I'm gonna talk my talk. What would be your advice to them?
Number one, stop beating yourself up so much because you think the worst, right? You started off doing this on this experience. First of all, retention and no fap is something that you have to really adapt to, Like you stopping yourself cold turkey from doing something that you've been doing for years of your life, you know what I'm saying? So if you catch yourself, relapsing, if you catch yourself going back to the sites, tell yourself, like keep on reassuring to yourself that you don't need this stuff. Like you gotta really drill that into your head. You don't need pornography, you don't need to be touching yourself, you don't need to be relapsing, right? But if you keep on putting yourself in that cycle and you keep on doing it over and over and over, you're not keeping it real with yourself within. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it real with yourself within at all times, But take it one day at a time, right? Take it one day at a time, true say. And take retention serious, bro. It's your energy, it's your life force.
Okay. Look, tell me about what we about to do when we about to run it for a second time.
About to run it for a second time like a marathon. But to keep yourself from relapsing, bro, just stay as active as you can, bro. It's simple. Stay as active as you can on this journey.
He ready to do his thing. Look, now the advice that I got for you that may say like, how can I get over a relapse fast? Because I just relapsed. First of all, I'm gonna tell you there's no way to get over it fast. Accept that. You gotta realize that it's the instant gratification that you have of like, oh, I made a mistake. What can I do to hurry up and make me feel better? There's nothing. What you need to do is be present with how that mistake makes you feel. Because until you allow yourself to be present with how the mistake makes you feel, you will not be able to ascend from making mistakes. You know, when you make mistakes, you have to take full accountability to the point where you're not trying to make no excuses. You're not trying to make it sound less worse than what it is. Yes, you went on the site, you consciously did what you did, and now you feel a certain way because you knew it was wrong, and now you're looking for a way out. So once you accept that that's what you're trying to do, now accept that there is no way out. Yes, you went 30 days, you went 2 weeks, now you messed up your dopamine receptors, and now you got to start over. Now you got to give your brain a chance to, you know, adapt to you not flooding it with that dopamine that you was flooding it with. And there is no fast way to get over that. But what I can tell you is that maybe what might help is doing what we doing. Get out here and run 4+ miles non-stop and reverse it with them endorphins that's going to be flowing all through your brain all crazy, giving you that jogger's high. See, the reason why they call it a jogger's high is because just like how you smoking weed and all that, when you out here and you jogging, you still breathing in. And then you trying to be more conscious with breathing because you don't want to the whole time. And now you getting the oxygen. What happens is you get the jogger's high because the oxygen that you taking in. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like how you cope with the weed, learn how to cope with jogging. You know what I'm saying? I used to cope with the weed all the time, but now I'm coping with jogging and getting the jogger's high. I feel beautiful. Getting more in tune with the flow state.
Y'all know me, I'm doing both.
You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? Word. You want to talk to them more about doing both?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I smoke weed. Y'all don't gotta judge me. Feel me?
Of course
it
not.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't let the weed smoke me.
What I will say is that smoking weed is not bad. The only bad thing about smoking weed is doing it binging to the point where like you smoking like quarters a day, eighths a day. If maybe you smoke like a blunt every couple days or something, I mean, I guess that's not that bad because I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'll never in my life smoke again. I might end up smoking this week with Shorty in the B&B and all that. So, you know, just for fun, but I'm not doing it all the time on some like, oh my God, I need a blunt. Yeah. That's over with.
Like right now, I'm sober, I'm chilling. You feel me? I'm all the way chilling. But like I said, man, the funnest high that I got from this was fire. Not even going front. I wouldn't encourage y'all. I'm not saying, yo, go smoke weed. No, I'm not telling y'all to do that because it's costly. It's very costly. But if you do smoke weed, don't be lazy. Don't let it make you lazy. You feel me? Like a lot of people
but see, that's the tricky part, bro.
Yeah.
Because when you say don't let it make you lazy,
that person's naturally lazy though.
No. Because what will happen is that person might end up thinking that they can smoke as much weed as they want to, and then it's making me feel lazy. I can't let. I mean, if you smoke a certain amount of bud, you're gonna feel like you dead. You're gonna feel deady. If I sat there and went to the crib and smoked a quarter straight, I'm not gonna have the energy to come out here and run this whole 6 miles.
That's right.
So be mindful of like, don't smoke too much, bro.
That's facts. That's super facts, though. He talking fast to y'all. Real talk. But this video fake long too, though.
I mean, that's the beauty of it, though. I feel like I would have appreciated videos like this when I was like, you know, like. It's not enough content out there like this where they can see even like-minded brothers like us link up or just be able to chop it up. I'm sure people that's really fans of all three of us now, people that's aware of Most Steez now, I know they fans of him too. He's in great shape. Look at him, so inspirational. Looking like a damn anime character. African king ass looking nigga.
Boy, Most Steez look like, he chilly like that.
You know what I'm saying? Amazing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of y'all wish that y'all could be this confident. I know some of y'all could just even look at him, look at people like us, and y'all might not be this confident to be able to like be out here active with a phone all in your face, talking and trying to inspire other people and then staying poised and all that. You know what I'm saying? And it could be difficult, but it just come with, you know, relentless nature of like wanting to build up your character. And you know what I'm saying? And you losing attributes when you beating yourself up mentally, when you relapsing. Of course, don't ever, you know, even though we say don't let relapsing make you feel bad, at the same time, take accountability for that what you did is going to affect you. So that now when you get urges, you at least every time you relapse and then you get that new urge on your new streak, you're going to now be like, okay, this is going to hurt me though. I want to do this, but it's going to hurt me. I always feel like shit every time I do this. And I'm gonna feel like shit for the next couple days. So do you wanna really sacrifice the next 7 days feeling like doo-doo? Or do you just wanna fight through that urge, do what you gotta do to, feel me? Whatever, even if it's like playing the game sometimes. Because for us that's in New York especially, we not gonna always have this luxury to be able to come out here and just chill shirtless, sleeveless, and be chilling. As soon it's gonna be brick ass cold, and then what we gonna have to do? Damn, we gotta go to the gym. Or it might be too cold to even go to the gym. You so brick outside.
Man, I still do it.
And you still gotta do it.
But I still do it outdoors.
Right.
So I can get that blood flow.
You wanna talk about the importance of even forcing yourself through the cold?
Man, if you force, listen, although the elites created the cold, but you still gotta work through it, you know?
They control the weather.
They control the weather though, but those goosebumps feelings that you feel, that's actually testosterone being boosted.
Woo!
That's actually being like iron.
He dropping gems on y'all. He dropping gems.
During the cold, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Whether it's through the sun or whether it's through the cold, bro. It builds social skills if you're going through the cold. It makes you, less lazy because you want to move around to stay warm, right? That's the reason why cold weather is also good for you in the weight.
Exactly. Like, I feel like a lot of people, they like to, feel me, you getting yourself used to not doing things that make you feel uncomfortable. And men, we so toxic masculinity that you don't even realize, to the point where you only like doing things that you feel comfortable doing. Like, oh, I would do that, but and that feeling is that you got to step out your comfort zone. That's what that mean when you unsure about that decision. 9 out of 10 times, you should just make that decision, because that is building up narcissism and toxicity within your subconscious mind, and you being a narcissist to yourself. You being toxic to yourself, which will then cause you to be toxic to other people because you out of alignment. You being out of alignment is going to give you a bad vibe around everybody that you around. You're going to be whack to be around. Because even if I'm not saying the word, right? However I train my subconscious mind to be, I could be standing right here not saying the absolute word. If I'm training my subconscious mind to be strong, me just standing next to them, they're going to be able to feed off of that. They're going to be able to feed off of that, just me standing here. But a lot of people not even conscious of that, to the point where you just being around people, they feed off of what you feed yourself. It goes deep.
That's why I be telling people, like, the things that you tell yourself, you speak positive to yourself, you gotta bring that energy on to other people, because they feel that. They literally feel that, bro. If you tell yourself negative things, you're gonna start telling other people negative things, because that's how you feel about yourself. As within, so without. So if you feel good about yourself internally, it's gonna show externally. You know what I'm saying? True say.
So we're gonna be out of here with that, because I'm mad thirsty, but I wanna run this one more time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to work on my cardio, because I want to be breaking shorty back. I'm gonna be real. I wanna get my, you know what I'm saying? I want to get my cardio right, so that I want to be making her scream to the moons, you know what I'm saying, to the gods, and I want to just be present with that, watching her and observing that, because that's what feel beautiful as a man. It's just enjoying a woman and, experiencing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the beauty of a relationship at its core, is that you are experiencing a woman experience you. So be consciously aware of your vibration, because however you make somebody feel is gonna make you feel bad if you don't make that person feel good, because we are all at its core, we feel good. We want to make other people feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be out of here with that. It was a beautiful video. I could have kept on going, but I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Peace and love. Salute. Live from Central Park, Eric Flow out.